Tim Pool totally explodes on Candace Owens. I'm going to watch this here. I'm going to react.
Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone...
I've heard her mention that before about, like, I think she was almost mocking people that had a bunch of security, like they do it for their own vanity. I can't remember the podcast I heard that on, but...
Do you ever, like, get worried for your own safety or anything these days? Does that happen any?
I really don't, and it's definitely a consideration, like, because people are constantly saying to me, worry about your safety, get security. But I kind of think security is one of these things that you get for your own vanity, because my perspective is they shot JFK in a moving vehicle. He's supposed to be the most secure person in the United States. And so
now suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim.
I don't know what... I muted her on basically everything. When you try to watch her show, it's like trying to follow the random thoughts of one person that's connecting all these crazy dots. Yet Candace, the perception of her is she's in the political space, but she comments on things like fiction, like a fiction writer would, just trying to make things work and lump things in together.
I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me like I did something for you as you cower, as you fucking cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right fucking now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm fucking done with the...
Which is ironic because if you look at the views on Candace's last maybe 20 videos, a lot of them are about Charlie Kirk and they're doing humongous numbers. I mean, from a monetary standpoint, Candace, I'm not even saying like applying this as Candace's motive that she's trying to profit off of his death. I know maybe other people say that, but that's not what I'm saying right now. But who has benefited more than Candace? It's actually hard. It's hard to say. I mean, maybe the left, because now the right is like kind of tearing itself apart. But Candace Owens, from like a monetary standpoint, has done fantastic in the aftermath of that assassination.
These people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two fucking shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a shit about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my fucking property and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got fucking strangers coming up to my house.
So this is obviously the part where Tim's like a little emotional, understandably though, from what just happened. And I think he's just basically venting that he has to deal with all this crap when he thinks maybe Candace doesn't. I mean, I'm sure Candace like has some security. I don't know. Like, I'm sure she has some.
In Maryland, breaking in, I got people showing up and beating up the residents who try to live there. How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property? And you know, it's all lies. It's all hip hop.
I don't feel bad though for Tim from like a monetary standpoint, to be honest. For like the fact, I feel bad about like the security concerns, but not being able to sell the property, like, oh, maybe it's diminished in value. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna have sympathy for, oh, so you're gonna get like your net worth maybe goes down by $1 million. Who gives a fuck?
Hypocrisy, and it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie, she loved Charlie, and she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And I'll say it again, this conservative movement is fractured, it's fried, whatever it is. Okay? Republicans are on track to lose the midterms. They were actually trending in the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history. And thanks to the likes of the vile cunt Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the...
Midterms are still a year away almost. So it can change. There can be more momentum in the other direction. I definitely don't think the midterms are just like a foregone conclusion that there's going to be a blue wave.
Perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit. The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit.
Look, this part, Tim Pool's general sentiment here, I agree with. I think conservative people should call out Candace Owens. I just think Candace is portraying herself as like one of the major conservative voices, but I think she's totally pivoted to some sort of drama angle about politics. She's like, I mean, you could say Trump did that, but I still think Trump's, like 2016, where he kind of blew a lid off the traditional left versus right paradigm, but Trump's stance was backed by his policies, by the MAGA agenda, by things like protectionism on trade, on being way more strict on illegal immigration than really any party had been up to that point in recent memory. Candace's is based on like tabloid journalism, gossip, and I think it kind of takes the entire political dialogue into the tubes. Like, I don't know what the hell Candace is ever even saying. Like, I get that, and I know I'm kind of on a rant. I'm not really keeping these thoughts brief, but I get like the traditional political debates can get boring if it's just like an abortion debate, a debate on how much the tax rate should be. But I think Candace has gone way too far into, let's talk about all these crazy, bizarre things. And I don't feel like she generally backs it up with any evidence. Like, yeah, I would at this point consider Candace Owens as far out there as anybody. I think she's the most far out there in the political world, way more than Alex Jones, way more than Nick Fuentes.
You know, and I get people saying, Tim, thank you so much for talking about it. I don't care. I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking Russia. There's no fucking Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like fucking Candace Owens?
I couldn't believe that she put you in the thumbnail
What a fucking cunt.
of her piece today.
I'm done.
The idea that she'd imply
done.
that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow.
She benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie. No one benefited more than her.
And then I'll just cover one more 8-second clip from Candace. I actually didn't even see this clip yet before I made the video, but it kind of confirms a lot of what I was saying. Again, this is out of context, but still.
And I don't care about your midterms, okay? I don't care about your next year midterms and whether or not the Republican Party is united, okay?
Okay, I don't care if the Republican Party is united for the midterms. Then what is Candace? This is like what I mean. Again, I didn't even know this was coming. This perfectly sort of validates my entire video. But then what are you like as a person? Just maybe the rebrand should be, I'm a drama streamer, and you don't really need to take me that seriously on politics. That would be one thing, and I can just have my show and call people out and do whatever, but it's like the purpose of this is entertainment. I think this is basically my main contention with Candace right now is this is all, there's a crazy line being blurred between politics and just salacious entertainment like National Enquirer tabloid journalism. So anyway, with that said, I'll finish the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.